Pesticides, safety measures for farm workers. Exposure to pesticides and fumigants can cause mild or severe poisoning, as well as chronic diseases and cancer, depending on the level of exposure. Farm workers must be extremely careful when using pesticides and fumigants, and employers must ensure that the necessary controls and safety measures are put in place to reduce risk. Workers most commonly absorb pesticides and fumigants through their skin, but the chemicals can also be breathed in or swallowed. Swallowing pesticides causes the most severe form of poisoning. Workers can also be exposed without knowing it. They could come into contact with pesticides when it is being applied and the wind blows, or if the application area is not sealed off. It can take up to 24 hours for a worker to develop symptoms. Some of the symptoms include nausea, headaches, stomach cramps, vomiting, difficulty breathing, allergies, skin, liver, or kidney problems, among other effects. To reduce risks, only qualified professionals should mix, load, or apply pesticides. All equipment should be inspected before each use to make sure there are no leaks. Containers or buildings should never be entered if fumigants are present unless a hazard assessment is conducted. If fumigants are found, workers should leave the area immediately and notify a supervisor. Pesticides are most dangerous in storage because they are highly concentrated. It is important to have a proper ventilation system and to place a warning sign on the storage door. Changing work practices and work policies, as well as providing proper training and awareness materials, can limit the risk of exposure. When working with or near pesticides, respirators, eyewear, gloves, protective clothing, and hearing protection must be used to prevent contact with the chemicals. In addition, the following factors contribute to a safe and healthy workplace. 1. Choice of pest control. Alternatives to pesticides, such as biological control, should be preferred whenever possible. The best way to reduce the risk of exposure to pesticides and fumigants is to eliminate the source of exposure. 2. Information. Pesticide labels and safety data sheets provide important information on potential hazards and how to work safely with a chemical product. Employers must make this information readily available. Label information for all pesticides can be found on Health Canada's website. 3. Control measures. Employers must ensure that regular inspections are carried out to help ensure protective equipment, administrative, and engineering controls are effective. 4. Emergency procedures. Employers must ensure that emergency procedures are developed to handle emergencies such as poisonings, fires, and spills. Incidents must be investigated immediately to prevent similar incidents in the future. 5. Training. Employers must ensure that workers are educated in the hazards of pesticides and trained in safe work and emergency procedures. If you have any questions about workplace health and safety, or you want to report a workplace incident, call the WorkSafe BC Prevention Information Line. For more information on pesticides, visit WorksafeBC.com.